Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's after 1 o'clock in the morning. This is yours truly. Yes, I don't sleep like normal people. I don't wake, sleep and wake. Um, what I have to say is for older women or people who challenge maybe physically. Um, you have plenty young people in your family who got sturdy legs. Okay, sturdy legs. I sure you have some kind of young nephew or grandchild or something who can assist you when you're ready to go to shop. You need to stop going out by yourself. You need to carry the young nephew who's in his teens or maybe older who can assist you with opening the door, lifting your groceries. Oh, they have packing boy for that. Yes, they have packing boys for that. Sometimes you go in the food store, they be playing so much. You got to get your own grocery because if unless you like to wait on people who doing foolishness sometime, you know. And so sometimes you have to be mindful of all these things. Some shops, like maybe housewares places, car places, they might have someone to take your stuff out like how you would like. So you need to help bring along one of the younger folks in your family, especially if you're a woman, you need to travel with some kind of young man in your family. And the reason I say that is many times I go out, I'm always with a young man in my family, trust me, because like I'm used to people opening the door for me. I'm used to people assisting and lifting my groceries and whatever I need to carry and make sure I'm used to that because I felt I deserved the best. And when I married my husband, and before I married my husband, he used to do those things. Chivalry is not dead. And I refuse to be opening doors if I had a husband. I always let him take the lead like a man's supposed to. And he would usually open the door for me, lift my package for me. My son does the same thing. And I say that to say this. Some of us women are so mean. Where's she going with this? Let me tell you where I'm going with this. A lot of women, because they feel they arrive, they have a very nice vehicle, they have a very nice home, they live in their dream life, Bohemian dream life, okay? And some of their family members, because they maybe do not have their own home, maybe do not have their own car, maybe don't have the coins to even make ends meet, but they have young children and young teenage guys who are good children, by the way. Not all are bad or on the streets, who are good children just trying to be. And they would never say, let me go and get my nephew because I don't have no one to assist me, or get my grandchild to go with me because I need help. Because you know why? They are mean. Yes, a young child who is of teenage years, a young man. If he with you, young boys just eat all the time. They always want something to eat. A little treat, a little couple of dollars to put in their pocket because they are young. A lot of them are not employed. Okay? So why you can't say, let me give you one little, let's go to little Wendy's together and spend time when you're out shopping to do with your family. Because guess what? A lot of times when I'm out, I see older women, they're by themselves, they can hardly make it. But they have the fanciest vehicle they driving, and you can see they got some coins because they ain't just shopping to buy grocery, you know? And they would never say, let me bring a little member of my family to help me carry my stuff. Sometimes they to the car place. The people send them to look at to see what size their tire is and this and that. They fooling with strange men. Because you know why? They're mean. Women, y'all need to stop being mean. Money is not something you hoard. Money is something you have to use when it's necessary. Even if it ain't necessary, sometimes you use it to treat yourself. Don't care who get mad, the haters will hate. Okay? But y'all need to stop being mean. You know why I say y'all mean? Because y'all will never say, let me take $5, carry my nephew or something with me because I don't have a son or I don't have no one to help me. So let me go get my nephew, call my sister, let her son who sitting home ain't doing nothing so he won't get in trouble and get from behind playing the little games all the time, and let him come go with me and bond with the child and let him learn to be, he's learning to be a gentleman when he do these things. Because when you allow him to open the door for you, when you allow him to maybe lift your little two package, because the grocery boy too busy living a big trolley, he want that trolley money, you only get two little package, your little nephew or your little grandchild can lift that. That little $3 could go for his lunch if he's in school. If even if he ain't in school, the little $5 could go in his pocket and he ain't got to beg nobody for nothing. You got to stop being mean. And then you want to be all over the place and trying to call to strangers. And people ain't got no time for that. Times have changed. Times have changed. Times have changed to the point that when you see most men going, let's say, for instance, an example is a place like, let's say, AID. If you go in a place like that, they have a mission, they're on a mission. A lot of them going for they part and get out. They ain't into nobody calling them, oh, could you help me do this? No, they ain't not into you. And then you get mad because they're ignoring you. Times have changed. People have a lot of weight on their shoulders. And had y'all not been so mean, you would have someone along with you to assist you to do this and to do that and to do the next. Even if it's just a neighbor child that you're born with. Some of y'all own children don't want nothing to do with y'all because you're so mean. You're so mean. And when you're dead, you ain't carrying nothing. Nothing you're carrying when you die. Not even the clothes they bury in. You can. You can look beautiful as you want, but not even the clothes you bury in, you can. Okay? You ain't carry nothing when you leave this world. Naked you come and naked you shall depart. Don't care how pretty they dress you up. Y'all women need to stop being mean. Y'all older women. You know? Stop being so tight-fisted. A lot of people need help and they're willing to help you as long as hand come, hand go. People getting tired of people they doing this for, the next thing for, and you won't even give them a piece of bread. Before you give them a piece of bread, you'll see them drop down dead first and they say, oh, if I only didn't know. What you mean if only you didn't know? You didn't care. You did not care. It's too much of y'all all over the place running around like a chicken in a hen. Mister, you can help me, please. Mister, you can help me. Where's the man in your family? That show, and a lot of y'all in these church lifting up holy hand, but y'all ain't living right with the people in your family. You know, is so many young men out of job still in 2023? Why you think they ain't gonna assist you or be with you? And I can guarantee you one thing. Any young man who is out with a woman, regardless they related to you or not, the fact that they out with you and they're helping you, especially if you're an older woman shopping and stuff, either one can step to you to accost you because they can stand in the gap for you. Y'all need to learn these things. But I can tell you now, I want no fool, so you know one could be hollering to my child talking about, oh, come here, this and that. No, baby. You need to go get the members of your family. Because I have the members of mine with me. I have the member of my family with me. And plenty days he didn't work. And plenty days I say, here, this to put in your pocket. You ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. Because that's what you need to do. And stop being mean. Stop going all over the place. And you know you can't lift no this and that and the next. You're so old you can hardly move. But you're so mean. And you take it hard to give somebody $2. You know? You gotta change. That meanness which we see going on in these streets too, on these cars, and these road rage, and people acting out, don't want to let you out and all that. It had to come from somewhere. It ain't just available there. A lot of us need to check our ways. You're too mean and you need to change. When your tail old and you need to go all about and you like to go all about because you're still able and you need to do things what you need to do, try carry a young member of your family, a young male member of your family, even if it's just a neighbor that you're born with, to help you out. And stop being mean and stop being foolish. And if they help you out, yes, you should give them a few dollars in their hand. Because you know a lot of young people ain't working. Yes, you should give them a few dollars in their hand. Okay? Stop being mean. Your meanness is cause you to be all over the place and no one want to do nothing for you. No one want to help you. Because ain't no one got that kind of time. Ain't no one got that kind of time. Now, I say that because I observe too often in my travels this scenario playing out. And I feel it need to be addressed. Y'all old women need to stop being mean. Oh, I ain't get no money to give nobody. What you mean you ain't get no money to give nobody but you out shopping? You mean to tell me you ain't get $5, $3 to put in a young man hand who you bring with you? You bring him with you to help you. You can't. Oh, you need to change your ways. Y'all need to change your ways. You ain't got no money when you leave this earth. Everybody hurting. But some of us are employed. Others are unemployed. Some of us have some good. When you could be driving a car worth over $40,000. You shouldn't be traveling by yourself and looking for people to help because ain't nobody on your run. That's why a lot of men pass you and annoy you. You need to be bringing somebody with you to help you live and do what you need to do and give them a few dollars, baby. Hello, it's not all about you. We need to shake this thing. You know, all these little things matters. All these little things matter, and that's why the family's so divided and so this way and that way. Yes, some people so busy they ain't got time for you. But I sure you can find somebody, even if it's just a neighbor child, who's sitting down and doing nothing other than playing games. And that helps the young boys, especially not to be getting in trouble. All of that keep them busy. All that keep them busy. Stop being mean, man. Y'all too mean, some of y'all. And y'all wearing hat for $1,500, $2,000 and things dressed. Y'all want bribe, but oh, I spent $700 for dress. Like y'all walking on the red carpet to the opening of a movie, to a movie premiere. Come on, man. And you can't give somebody $5 because you need help. Or you can't bring somebody along and because you need help. You need to change. You need to change. I thank God for Ahmed. He's a prince in Dubai. Me and him being friends for about 8 years. When my husband died, he told me, Marcel, anytime you're going anywhere, you take your son with you. I told him, I said, my son only 9 years old. He said, he's 9 now. But you take him with you everywhere you go. Every time you leave your house, you take him with you. I value that advice because I understood really how important that was. And that came from a prince. A prince. Okay? And I valued that advice and I took that. Because not only are you training your son to be a gentleman, he's seeing the struggles and the things that his parent, his mother, have to do. And he's learning, and you don't even realize he's learning. Because the ladies, they can't go by themselves anywhere. They have to take, if their husband there, they have to take the male child of the family wherever they go with them. And so I'm glad that I listened to that advice. That was very, very, very great advice. Very great advice. And I thank him up to this day when I see how important that is, even as my son is a big full man now, how important that was, for me as a woman, and still up to this day. Because one little young girl, she got mad when she said me and my son, she must have thought that was my boyfriend, because some people, they assume that all older women must be like little young boys. Some people, we dealing with ignorance. And this girl act right out with me. I had to tell her, I said, you see this young man on the side of me, who you eyeing and like showing off and trying to be disrespectful to me. I said, this my son. He ain't saying nothing. But you jump too hard, you'll be so sorry, because he ain't gonna allow it. And that's how she had to sit down. And I tell her it nicely, but it made her understood where I was coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because people assume too much, especially us. We assume too much. But I'm glad I took the advice of Ahmed. That was great advice. But y'all women, back to the subject. Need, old. Can hardly move sometime. Need help. And stop being mean. $1 or $2 to give a neighbor child who need help, and who the mother willing for them because they trust you. You should be, thank God, someone smile on you. And that's why a lot of y'all so lonely, fighting all about trying to hold on to, because y'all don't live right with others. Y'all don't live right with others. That's why y'all so lonely, all about trying to push yourself into people's lives. And no one wants you around them. Because of the ways that you don't see you have. There are mean ways that needs to be changed. Okay? What is a few dollars? You ain't carrying nothing when you leave. Stop asking strangers and getting mad because they don't want to help you. Because they busy. You can see they busy and you're trying to get entangled in their way. Huh? Go along and go learn to live right with people in your neighborhood and family members and things, so you can have the help that you need. That's what family is for. Live like east is the west and north is the south. Over and out.